This is the game that started something very revolutionary in the gaming industry. And while it may look mediocre now, you cannot deny that it is a classic in its own words. And ever since its release in 2005, the LEGO franchise has not only gained a huge following from gamers, but has branched out to much more than Star Wars. That's right, I'm going to be talking about LEGO Star Wars the video game, because it has such a huge impact on the gaming industry. And I just thought I would do a very special video for it. And also, since LEGO Star Wars the Skywalker Saga is coming out, I just feel like a video like this would be very fitting. And today, I will be ranking all 18 levels of LEGO Star Wars the video game from worst to best. And depending how this video may go, I may break it up into two parts, just in case. I don't know if I will. So if you guys are ready, I most certainly am. Let's get right into the video, shall we? Alright, coming in at the very bottom of the list, we have Gunship Cavalry. And when I was a kid, I knew that the Attack of the Clones portion was going to be bad due to the fact that it only had 5 levels and not 6, like episodes 1 and 3. And Gunship Cavalry is definitely the worst level in the entire game. Why, you ask? Well, there are 3 reasons. 1, the level guides you through the end, meaning you can't go back if you miss a mini-kit. 2, it's a very limited area with nothing to do. And 3, you're timed in the final section of the level, and they don't give you much time to destroy everything and finish. When I was a kid, this was the level that I struggled with the most, next to the pod race. Thankfully, the Complete Saga remastered this level and took out all the bad parts. And I honestly cannot wait to see how this level looks in the Skywalker Saga. And please God, do not bring back those stupid lasers that were in the first game. And coming in at number 17, we have General Grievous. This level honestly looks like a poor man's version of the movie scene, especially in the Complete Saga. Like, seriously, I mean, the design looks nothing like in the movie. I understand they got the music wrong because the game came out before the movie. But not only that, but you make very little for studs, and the mini kits are almost way too easy to collect. There's literally a portion in the level where there's 2 mini kits, like, horizontally from one another. All you have to do is jump twice to collect them. General Grievous is a cool character to play, but his boss fight is very underwhelming, and I really do not enjoy it at all. And at number 16, we have Count Dooku. Yet again, another boss battle that's very underwhelming and lackluster as far as studs and substance. There's literally a portion of the level where you have to jump off a balcony to collect a mini-kit, which is a big turnoff for me. The reasons I rank this higher than the General Grievous level are the fact that this level looks like the fight in the movie. And not only that, but Count Dooku actually gives you more of a challenge by changing his tactics after taking a few hits every so often. But even then, still a very short level with nothing much to do while playing. So, as I mentioned earlier, the Masaspa Pod Race level really gave me a challenge. And while I can say that this level does start out pretty fun, but literally after the first lap, they give you all sorts of obstacles to avoid. Like, we're talking being crushed by boulders, bombs on the ground, Tusken Raiders shooting you, and lastly, being timed relentlessly. Seriously, like, all these elements take the fun out of just racing and going as fast as you can in order to win. And thankfully, this level has tons of boosts you can run into to catch up. And coming in at number 14, we have Ruin of the Jedi. This level is pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie, and I really do not have a lot to say about this level. Yeah, you get to use the Force a ton, but that's really, it's really all you do. I mean, the platforming part of the level is okay, I guess, in that last bit, but it doesn't really add anything to the level. And I'll also say that the level also looks pretty plain, and it lacks any color except for the last portion where you're platforming. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. It's just a bland looking and bland to play level that's really not enjoyable. So just like Ruin of the Jedi, Invasion of Naboo has really not much to do, even if you're playing in free play in this level. However, what ranks this level higher than Ruin of the Jedi is the fact that you can jump super high with Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, believe it or not, Jar Jar Binks is actually cool in the games, which, thank you God. And also that there's more of a challenge, given the fact that you come across more enemies that can easily turn into an ambush at any given time. And I also believe this level doesn't look as plain as Ruin of the Jedi color-wise. And either way, I still don't consider this a great level, but it's at most good. Okay, so coming in at number 12, we start out with quite possibly the first fun level, that is Retake the Palace. Now, this level, despite how long it is, it's actually generally pretty fun. You get to play as a wide variety of characters with many different abilities, and which are much included. And while parts of this level may seem to take forever, it makes up for it with various action sequences throughout. But I guess if it's going to be a long level, they might as well give you so much to do so you don't feel bored at all. And honestly, I think if this level were just a bit shorter, this would rank much higher than number 12. But like I said earlier, there's plenty of action-packed moments in the game that will keep you entertained, and you will not feel bored throughout. Alright, coming in at number 11, we have The Defense of Kashyyyk. Now, for a scene in the movie that wasn't shown for very long, they really did a lot with this level. And while Yoda may be my least favorite Jedi to play as, yes, I know, make fun of me all you want, but I just don't like playing as Yoda. He walks way too slow. But other than that, fighting with him is actually super fun. And having the ability to rip off arms with a Wookiee is actually quite hilarious. Seriously, like, I really hope they have that in the Skywalker Saga. You get to ride on big walkers, rescue Wookiee soldiers, and fight off both droids and clone troopers at the same time. And while it also gets crazy at points, I still enjoy playing Defense of Kashyyyk, and I want to see how to go about this level in the Skywalker Saga. Alrighty guys, so we have reached spot number 10, and in spot number 10 is Discovery on Kamino. So while this level may not be as action-packed as the other levels, there is enough to do in this level that you will not get bored. Especially since the level grows more action-packed right towards the ending, where you face Jango Fett and his son Boba Fett, who is in a spaceship constantly shooting at you, and it gets annoying. And it may seem unfair, but thankfully you have R4 to trigger bigger guns to make this fight easier for you. And when playing free play, you can access lots of doors to do various tasks and to collect all the minikits. Overall, this is a very fun and basic middle-of-the-road level in my opinion. However, if I was to pick the greatest part of this level, it would have to be the dance part. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make this video a two-parter, mostly because I didn't think I'd be talking this long about the first LEGO Star Wars game. Part 2 will be released tomorrow, and I'll be discussing the top half of the list in that video. Hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe, click like if you like the video, comment if you want to share your thoughts, and until then, I will see you tomorrow.